Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'm Jan, if you're new here. Today, we're going to make some brownie bars. Um, you can call these multiple things. I'm going to kind of combine two things, sort of like an ooey gooey cake, but in a brownie, or ooey gooey bars, chest bars, whatever you want to call them. But we're just going to do it in a chocolate brownie type thing. I forgot one ingredient. Okay, so to make these, you need some sort of chocolate cake mix. This was the only one they had by Duncan Hines, which is why I just preferred Duncan Hines, so I had to get the devil's food. You need 2 to 4 cups of powdered sugar. I'll leave that up to you, how much you want to add to your frosting, but I'm going to use 4 cups. You need a teaspoon at the most of vanilla. You need a stick of butter melted. This is 8 tablespoons or a half a cup or a quarter pound. You need 8 ounces of cream cheese, room temp. You need 3 eggs. And you need at least 2 tablespoons of cocoa. You can use up to 5 tablespoons if you want your icing to be really, really chocolatey. I'm just going to use 2 tablespoons, only so that they'll be the color of chocolate. You don't have to use the cocoa on here if you want. You can just have regular icing. It's up to you. So, the first thing we're going to do, you need a 9x13 dish, greased. Just the bottom half. We're going to be making bars, so just grease it like halfway up the sides. And that will be in a 350-degree Fahrenheit preheated oven. That's 180 Celsius. So in our first bowl, we're going to mix our cake mix. I'm going to put this in the microwave, and 1 egg. And you can use a beater for this if you want, or just mix it with a fork or a spoon. Okay, I'm going to mix it till it all just comes together. And you're going to pour it out in your greased 9x13. Take your clean hand and just press. And it's very important, y'all, that you press this out. It'll turn into a cake if you don't press it out. I found that out the hard way the last time I made these. I just completely forgot to mash them out, and then when I went to get it out of the oven, it looked more like a cake than a bar. And so, just remember, press them out flat. That's what you want it to look like. You can get it all pressed out. We're just going to put this to the side, and I'm going to preheat my oven right now, 350. Yeah, this has been sitting out for about an hour, so I feel sure it should be easy to cream. Which it is. You can use a whisk. Like I said, you can use a beater if you want. It's up to you. Okay. To your cream cheese. Your 2 remaining eggs. Half a teaspoon or so vanilla. Up to a teaspoon. And then you're going to slowly mix in your 2 to 4 cups of powdered sugar. Just mix, mix, mix. And now our 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Again, I'm only using 2 tablespoons just to get this chocolate colored. But if you want a real chocolate taste to your icing, you can use up to 5 tablespoons. You can also leave it off there and just have a clear glazed looking icing. That's up to you. There's the rest of our powdered sugar. Okay. Should have mixed this a little bit better than I did, but it's all right. Just a little bit of cream cheese that you see is all. It'll melt right on in the oven. Just spread this out. Make sure it covers up your batter. It goes to the edge. And for the record, y'all, if you have everything to make this except for powdered sugar, I have a video on how to make powdered sugar. But if you're only needing it to make this, just grab 2 cups of sugar and put it in your blender and just blend until it's fluffy. That'll work fine for this. That will, 1 cup of granulated sugar equals 2 cups of powdered sugar. But if you're wanting to make powdered sugar to put up so that you have plenty, just for every cup of sugar you add to your blender, add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and it will keep just fine. You definitely need the powdered sugar, the cornstarch, if you're wanting to put the powders, if you want to make a lot of powdered sugar and put it up in your, your container. Because it'll go right back to, clumped up sugar if you don't add the cornstarch to it. But if you're just needing powdered sugar just to make this one dessert, it's fine if you don't have the cornstarch. Okay. Look at that. Perfect timing. Okay. 350 Fahrenheit for 45 minutes. 45 minutes, and then we're going to get it out and let it sit here for 10 or 15 minutes and cool down a little bit. See y'all in 45. Oh, yeah. It smells like a chocolate factory up in here. Isn't it beautiful? Very, very hot. So we're going to let our little brownie bar sit here for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes just to cool down enough so I can. There we go, y'all. I know it smells good in here. You probably don't need a fork, but I'm going to use one. See all that gooey? Oh. Oh, wow. That's delicious. I don't eat a lot of chocolate, y'all. But I've always liked brownies for some reason. With that ooey gooey icing on it. It's perfect. It's perfect because I only use 2 tablespoons of the cocoa powder. Like I said, you can use up to 5 if you like it really, really chocolatey. I just don't. And like I said, you don't have to use any chocolate if you don't want to. And the icing, just just use your cream cheese, your powdered sugar, and eggs. That's amazing. Okay. I sure do appreciate y'all being here. Hope you'll make you some brownie bars. Cheesecake brownie bars, you can call them multiple things, but they're delicious. I will call them that. So, I'll see y'all real soon. Thanks again.